Welcome to Let Me Share a Fun Fact, where we explore the most fascinating, unexpected, and sometimes downright bizarre facts about the natural world and human history. From the depths of the ocean to the highest skies, every corner of the planet is filled with wonders waiting to be uncovered. In today's video, we're diving into the quirks of some incredible creatures and groundbreaking inventions that have shaped our world. So, get ready to be amazed as we journey through the animal kingdom and beyond, uncovering fun facts that will leave you with a new appreciation for the wonders of nature and the genius of human innovation. Dolphins, the telepathic communicators of the sea? It might seem like something out of a science fiction novel, but dolphins have an almost mystical way of communicating underwater. These incredibly intelligent marine mammals use a series of clicks, whistles, and other vocalizations that seem to create a unique language between them. But what's truly fascinating is how fast they can send and receive this information. Some researchers have even compared it to a kind of telepathy, as dolphins can communicate across long distances through sound waves that travel much faster underwater than in air. Their echolocation abilities add another layer to their communication skills, allowing them to sense their environment and send detailed information about objects, like fish, even in total darkness. While it's not literal telepathy, the speed and complexity of dolphin communication make it one of nature's most advanced systems. These graceful creatures are constantly revealing new depths of intelligence and social complexity, reminding us of how much there's still to discover beneath the waves. How dogs really see the world, beyond black and white. It's a common myth that dogs can only see in black and white, but the truth is a bit more colorful. While dogs don't see the full spectrum of colors that humans do, they aren't completely colorblind. They have what's called dichromatic vision, meaning they perceive the world primarily in shades of blue and yellow. This is because dogs have only two types of color receptors, compared to the three that humans have. As a result, colors like red and green don't appear as distinct to them and might look more like variations of gray. However, their vision is perfectly adapted for other skills. Dogs excel in low light conditions, and their ability to detect movement far surpasses ours. So while your dog might not appreciate the beauty of a rainbow in the same way you do, rest assured, their world is still quite vibrant, just in a different way. And those super sharp senses make them excellent hunters and companions in all sorts of environments. Toxic toads, nature's lethal amphibians. When you think of a toad, deadly probably isn't the first word that comes to mind. But in the wild, some species of toads carry a toxic secret. Take the golden poison dart frog, for example, a tiny creature that holds enough venom to kill 10 adult humans. Their bright colors aren't just for show, it's nature's way of warning predators to stay away. These toxic amphibians produce their deadly venom from the insects they eat, which accumulate the poison from plants. In fact, indigenous tribes once used these toxins to coat the tips of their blow darts for hunting. Not all toads or frogs are dangerous, but those that have evolved to become some of the most potent creatures on Earth. Despite their small size, these amphibians remind us that nature often packs its most powerful punches in the smallest packages. So, while they may look harmless hopping around a rainforest floor, some toads are best admired from a distance. The narwhal's mysterious spiral tusk, a unicorn of the sea. Imagine a creature with a long, spiral tusk that looks like something out of a fairy tale. That's the narwhal, a majestic marine mammal often referred to as the unicorn of the sea. This tusk, which is actually a long, spiral tooth, can grow up to 3 meters in length and serves an important function in the narwhal's life. Scientists believe that the tusk helps narwhals detect subtle changes in their environment, such as shifts in temperature, pressure, and salinity in the ocean. It's also used during social interactions, and some evidence suggests that males might even use it to establish dominance. Though narwhals are often elusive, their unique tusk continues to fascinate marine biologists and nature enthusiasts alike. Found in the Arctic waters, narwhals are perfectly adapted to one of the harshest climates on Earth. These mysterious animals are a true wonder of the natural world, blending myth with reality in every sense. Emperor penguins, masters of deep diving. Emperor penguins are the ultimate deep-sea divers, capable of holding their breath for up to 20 minutes while plunging to depths of over 500 meters. In the freezing waters of Antarctica, these impressive birds defy expectations with their extraordinary diving capabilities, helping them hunt for fish, krill, and squid. Their unique body structure, combined with a specialized hemoglobin that allows their blood to retain oxygen at extreme depths, enables them to survive in the icy, low-oxygen environment. To conserve energy and oxygen, their bodies can slow their heart rates significantly during dives. Watching them in action is like witnessing an underwater ballet as they glide effortlessly through the ocean. Emperor penguins also endure some of the harshest weather on the planet, huddling together in massive groups to brave the Antarctic winter. Their resilience and adaptability have made them one of the most iconic animals of the southern hemisphere, surviving in conditions few other creatures could withstand. The Taipan, the world's most lethal snake. Among the deadliest creatures in the animal kingdom, the inland taipan snake is perhaps the most fearsome. Native to Australia, the taipan's venom is incredibly potent. Just one bite contains enough toxins to kill over 100 humans. Its venom attacks the nervous system, causing paralysis and other severe reactions within minutes. The snake's primary diet consists of small mammals, and its highly efficient venom ensures that its prey is quickly subdued. Fortunately, the taipan is extremely reclusive and tends to avoid human contact. Despite its lethal bite, taipan encounters with humans are rare, and thanks to modern antivenoms, fatalities are even rarer. Still, the mere thought of this snake slithering through the Australian outback is enough to send chills down anyone's spine. The inland taipan reminds us of the dangers that still lurk in the natural world, even in the remotest corners of the earth, and the incredible power some creatures hold over life and death. Hey, if you're enjoying these fun facts and want to keep discovering more amazing things about the world, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way, you'll never miss out on the latest mind-blowing facts we share here on Let Me Share a Fun Fact. Stay curious, and let's keep exploring together. The flexibility of cats, 230 bones and counting. Did you know that cats have 230 bones in their bodies, compared to the 206 bones in humans? A lot of these extra bones are located in their spine and tail, giving them their extraordinary flexibility. This skeletal structure is what allows cats to twist and contort their bodies with such ease, whether they're leaping to high places, squeezing through tight spaces, or performing acrobatic mid-air flips when they fall. Their long, flexible spine and a unique arrangement of bones in their tail help them balance and maintain agility, which is why they're such incredible climbers and jumpers. This adaptability is also key to their predatory prowess, enabling them to silently stalk and pounce on prey. So next time you see a cat gracefully bounding across the room or curling up into an impossibly small ball, remember that it's all thanks to a highly specialized bone structure designed for flexibility, speed, and precision. Seahorses, the fathers that give birth. In the underwater world, seahorses have one of the most unique parenting arrangements you'll ever encounter. Unlike most animals, it's the male seahorse that carries and gives birth to the offspring. After mating, the female deposits her eggs into the male's specialized brood pouch, where he fertilizes and incubates them. He then carries these eggs until they hatch, at which point he gives birth to dozens, or even hundreds, of tiny baby seahorses. This fascinating role reversal is a rare example of paternal care in the animal kingdom. What makes it even more extraordinary is how the male seahorse's body adapts to protect the developing young, creating the perfect environment for them to grow. Seahorses are slow swimmers, relying on their camouflage and the safety of their environment to survive. But despite their small size and unique appearance, seahorses have proven to be some of the most resilient creatures in the ocean, thriving in their own special way. The harpy eagle, nature's fearsome predator. With talons as large as those of a grizzly bear, the harpy eagle is one of the most powerful and imposing birds of prey on the planet. Native to the rainforests of Central and South America, this majestic eagle can have a wingspan of up to 7 feet and is capable of swooping down with incredible speed and precision. Its talons are designed for gripping and crushing prey, allowing it to hunt large animals like monkeys and sloths high up in the forest canopy. The harpy eagle's sharp eyesight lets it spot prey from miles away, making it an apex predator in its environment. Despite its fearsome appearance, the harpy eagle plays a critical role in maintaining the balance of its ecosystem, keeping populations of smaller animals in check. Unfortunately, deforestation and habitat loss are threatening this incredible species, but conservation efforts are underway to protect one of nature's largest and most awe-inspiring eagles. Elephants' incredible foot-hearing ability. Elephants are famous for their large ears, but did you know they can also hear with their feet? These massive creatures can detect vibrations in the ground caused by the movement and calls of other elephants, even from miles away. They use their sensitive foot pads to pick up low-frequency sounds, known as seismic communication. These vibrations travel through the ground, and elephants can interpret the signals to understand what's happening far beyond their line of sight. It's an incredibly effective way for them to stay connected, especially in the vast savannas and forests where they live. This ability is particularly useful during times of drought, when elephants need to communicate over long distances to locate water or other members of their herd. Elephants' heightened senses, combined with their intelligence and social bonds, make them one of the most remarkable animals on Earth. Their unique method of communication is just one more way they continue to amaze us. Owls, the masters of 270-degree vision. Owls are known for their eerie, silent flight and their piercing eyes, but one of their most incredible features is their ability to rotate their heads up to 270 degrees. This gives them an extraordinary range of vision without needing to move their body. How do they do it? Unlike humans, owls have extra vertebrae in their necks, allowing them to swivel their heads in ways that seem almost supernatural. Additionally, their eyes are fixed in their sockets, meaning they rely on this head-turning ability to scan their surroundings. This is particularly useful when hunting, as it allows them to keep a close watch on potential prey, even from awkward angles. Owls also have specialized blood vessels that ensure their brains remain supplied with oxygen as they twist and turn their heads, preventing injury. This ability, paired with their incredible night vision and near-silent flight, makes owls some of the most efficient hunters in the animal kingdom. The peculiar platypus, egg-laying mammal with venomous spurs. The platypus is one of the most unusual animals on the planet, defying almost every convention of what we expect from a mammal. For starters, it lays eggs, which is incredibly rare among mammals. The female platypus digs a burrow near the water's edge and lays her eggs, keeping them warm until they hatch. But that's not the only oddity. The male platypus also has venomous spurs on its hind legs, capable of delivering a painful sting to potential threats. Though not deadly to humans, the venom can cause intense swelling and discomfort. The platypus's combination of mammalian and reptilian traits puzzled scientists when it was first discovered in Australia, and it continues to fascinate biologists today. With its duck-like bill, beaver-like tail, and webbed feet, the platypus is a true oddity of the animal world, a reminder that nature is full of surprises and creatures that defy the rules. Bats, the only mammals that truly fly. While many animals can glide, bats are the only mammals capable of true sustained flight. Their wings are unlike those of birds or insects. They're made of skin stretched over extremely thin bones, giving bats incredible flexibility and maneuverability in the air. This unique wing structure allows them to perform rapid aerial acrobatics, essential for catching prey like insects or navigating through tight spaces. Bats rely heavily on echolocation, sending out high-pitched calls that bounce off objects, helping them see in the dark. This ability makes them highly effective nocturnal hunters. Though often misunderstood or associated with spooky myths, bats are vital to ecosystems worldwide. They help control insect populations and are key pollinators for plants like agave, which is used to make tequila. So, next time you see a bat flitting through the night sky, remember, they're not just the only mammals that can truly fly, they're also some of the most agile and important creatures in the animal kingdom. Sea turtles, navigating home after years at sea. Sea turtles are extraordinary creatures, not just for their long lives, but for their impressive navigational abilities. After spending decades wandering the oceans, female sea turtles return to the very beach where they were born to lay their eggs. Scientists are still amazed by their uncanny ability to find their way back to these precise locations, even after traveling thousands of miles across open water. This phenomenon, known as natal homing, is believed to involve the Earth's magnetic fields, which sea turtles can detect and use like a natural GPS. Once on the beach, they dig deep nests in the sand to deposit their eggs before returning to the sea. The journey of a sea turtle from hatchling to adulthood is perilous, with only a tiny fraction surviving into maturity. Despite these challenges, sea turtles continue this ancient ritual, helping to ensure the survival of their species and keeping one of nature's oldest cycles alive. The slow and steady life of the sloth. Sloths are famous for their slow-motion lifestyles, and for good reason. They spend most of their time hanging from trees, moving so slowly that algae can even grow on their fur. One of the most unusual aspects of their routine is that they only descend from the trees once a week, and it's not for a snack or a stroll, it's to go to the bathroom. By limiting their trips to the forest floor, sloths conserve energy and reduce the risk of encountering predators. This energy-efficient lifestyle is key to their survival in the wild. Sloths have incredibly slow metabolisms, which is why they sleep up to 20 hours a day and only eat leaves, which provide little nutrition. Their specialized claws and muscular grip make them perfectly adapted to their tree-dwelling habits. Though they might seem lazy to us, sloths are actually finely tuned to their environment, living life at their own slow and steady pace. Goats, seeing the world through rectangular pupils. Goats have one of the most unusual eyes in the animal kingdom, with pupils that are shaped like horizontal rectangles. This unique feature gives them a panoramic field of vision, allowing them to see nearly 360 degrees around them. It's a built-in defense mechanism that helps them detect predators from almost any direction, especially in their natural environments of open fields and mountainsides. These rectangular pupils also improve their depth perception, making it easier for goats to navigate rugged terrain and steep cliffs with remarkable agility. Whether they're climbing rocky mountains or balancing on precarious ledges, goats rely on their extraordinary vision to stay safe and find their way. While their odd eyes might seem a bit strange at first glance, they're a perfect example of how nature adapts to keep animals alive and thriving. Next time you see a goat, take a moment to appreciate their remarkable view of the world. The first steam train journey, a revolution in transportation. In 1804, history was made with the world's first steam-powered train journey, setting the wheels in motion for a revolution in transportation. The locomotive, built by British engineer George Stephenson, marked a turning point in human history, allowing goods and people to travel faster and farther than ever before. Stephenson is often called the father of railways for his pioneering work, which laid the foundation for modern rail transport. His most famous creation, the rocket, won a competition for locomotive design in 1829, showcasing the speed and efficiency of steam power. Trains quickly became the backbone of the Industrial Revolution, facilitating trade, industry, and the spread of ideas across vast distances. Today, high-speed trains may be powered by electricity, but they owe their existence to the early steam engines that first captured the world's imagination. That first steam-powered journey may have been modest, but its impact on global society was nothing short of monumental. Glowing squid, masters of the deep. In the dark depths of the ocean, where sunlight never reaches, some creatures have evolved an incredible ability, bioluminescence. Squids are among these fascinating animals, equipped with special organs called photophores that allow them to emit light. This glow serves several purposes. It helps them attract prey, communicate with other squids, and even hide from predators. By adjusting the brightness of their light to match the surrounding environment, squids can blend in with the faint glow of the ocean's surface above them, a technique known as counter-illumination. The light show of a glowing squid is a mesmerizing sight, revealing the hidden beauty of life in the ocean's depths. But it's more than just a spectacle, it's a survival strategy honed by millions of years of evolution. These glowing wonders remind us that even in the darkest places on Earth, life continues to find remarkable and creative ways to thrive. And there you have it, a collection of mind-blowing facts that showcase just how wild and wonderful our world really is. From the surprising abilities of bats and sea turtles to the fascinating quirks of sloths and glowing squid, there's always something new to learn. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which fun fact did you already know, and which one blew your mind? Drop a comment below and let us know. And if you enjoyed these discoveries, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss another episode of Let Me Share a Fun Fact. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with more incredible facts.